So, in this video today, I'll be covering basically what my representation of high school is so far, as what I've been through, what I've experienced so far. And then, as of right now, I'm in my senior year. It's October 2nd, 2016. And I'm just gonna basically throw out everything that I think I've learned / know about high school, people in high school, what people do in high school, how teachers are in high school, etc., etc. So let's just get right into the fucking video. So the first topic I'll be covering is who I believe I was in high school. I was this person. I was super stereotypical white kid who kind of thought he was badass. And this is the biggest, I guess, high school person, as in a guy, ever. I don't know if that makes sense, but I'll have pictures on the screen showing exactly what I think, or what I was, because there's some pretty funny dank ass memes out there. So in my high school career, I thought Logic was the shit. Logic is the best rapper. G-Eazy this, G-Eazy that. And that's really all I did. I was I listened to music, got good grades, went home, played RuneScape, and that was kind of exactly who I was. Except I was addicted to a bunch of TV shows, but we all go through a TV show phase where we oh, I'm gonna go home and watch this TV show. That's the only thing I'm gonna do today, and I'm gonna be fucking happy with it. The next topic I'm gonna talk about is these. I'm sure we all have kids like this in our high school where they think their car is the shit when really it is actually a piece of shit. And what I mean by that is they'll have the shittiest Honda Civic, cool stereotype there, but Honda Civic, Acura Integra, some shitty ass old rusted down piece of shit that was in a Fast and Furious movie 10 years ago when the car was new. And it's basically just a rusted piece of shit now. And they're putting all these expensive ass parts on it, and they think it's badass. Now, I'm not saying that you can't do that and have it be cool, but wouldn't you want to work on how the actual engine, instead of putting on a $20 fart can and then running around with it loud as fuck annoying people? Because that's exactly what people are doing at my high school. They're they get this shitty old Honda Civic, could be an automatic even. They're putting a new muffler on it, some cool dank ass headlights, and then they're just running around annoying people, and it's just, they think they're the shit. And it's fucking annoying to me when they just run around and just come on, that's not fucking cool. Chill out. Your car's a piece of shit. Staying in this kind of car genre, I'm gonna talk about the rednecks, or the juggalos, whatever you want to call them. And it's kind of the same idea. You get this shitty old pickup, or shitty old Honda Civic, but in this case it's a shitty old pickup, rusted down. And you know what? Let's just put thousands of dollars into this shitty old pickup with 200,000 miles on it. You know, it's only rusted to shit, probably gonna blow up in a couple thousand miles, but I'm gonna slap some new headlights on it, a lift kit, a badass muffler, bro. I just don't see the fucking point in this. Wouldn't you rather just save up for a new car? Or is that just too what's the word? Too practical? I don't fucking know. No, I'm not saying don't do this, because if it makes you happy, obviously you should do whatever the fuck makes you happy in life. But I just don't see the point in putting thousands and thousands of dollars into an old car that's probably not even going to last 2 or 3 more years. I don't get that. I'm sorry. So the next group or clique of people I'm going to talk about are the people that just party and have a good time. Now, I have nothing against these kind of people, because they're just, like I said, they're just looking for a good time. They're just trying to have fun. And the only time I do have a problem is when they stay out too long at night or do something crazy, and then they show up to school the next day hungover as fuck, and then the teacher's why didn't you do your homework? And then the kid's just sitting there bro, just chill out, it's not even that important, bro. When in reality, I think it's pretty important to do your schoolwork. Otherwise, why the fuck would you go to school? I don't know, maybe I'm just fucking stupid, who knows. It's 2016. Next topic I'm going to talk about is, let me scoot this microphone back a little bit because might be too loud, might be too quiet. Who the fuck knows? Recording this, I'm doing it. Kind of first video ever. Hopefully it's decent. But the next topic or clique of people I want to talk about is the jocks, the people in sports. Now, most people in sports here in my small town, South Dakota town, they're pretty cool. But some people, the only reason they're on a sports team or even starting on a quarterback on a football team is because their parents. That's literally one of the only downfalls of living in a super small town. One of the only things, or one of the downfalls is everybody knows fucking everybody. Like, that's just how shit works. Another downfall is your parents are basically your life. Like, if you don't have parents that are, like, well known in our community and are the savior of fucking humanity, it's like, who the fuck are you? Why should we let you start? Who are your parents? This, that. Like, that's literally how it will be down here. And I'm trying to ease off the word literally because people use that word fucking far too much. But if you're, like, in sports and starting because you're just a good fucking player, good. Like, good for you. Like, you deserve that shit. But if you're fucking 5'6", second string cornerback on a varsity football team, that's not fucking logical. What? Their receivers are going to be like 6'2", 6'3", and we have like a 5'6" or 7" cornerback starting. He's going to get shit on. Like, for real, it's like Nate Robinson versus LeBron. Who the fuck do you think is going to win that matchup? LeBron's going to win 9 times out of 10. Well, obviously, because he's like 3rd, 4th, 5th, top 10 greatest player of all time. Don't want people to get butthurt. But, you know, shit like that. If you're 5'6", going up against a 6'3", like, receiver in football, I'm saying, fuck it, 9 times out of 11, you're going to get shit on. It's no competition. Next topic is, what am I trying to think of here? I don't know how to, like, summarize this next group. Basically, here we go. The nerds, I guess. The Steve Urkels of the school. And they just, like, I have nothing against people that are like, schoolwork this, schoolwork that. Like, schoolwork is everything in high school. But in high school, you should be, like, figuring out who you are, figuring out your friends, figuring out who you want to be for the rest of your life. And when you're just, like, sitting somewhere in a classroom and just focused on schoolwork 24/7, I'm not saying there's nothing wrong with that. But then if you, like, talk shit about other people and you're like, oh, that's fucking stupid, why are you going out on Friday night and having fun? It's like, just chill out, you know, live your own fucking life, stay out of other people's business. Because in our high school, when you have, like, I guess, nerds or just, I guess, intellectually gifted people, I shouldn't call them nerds, but, you know, if you're focusing on your grades and doing that stuff, and you see someone who isn't doing what you are doing, just focusing, putting all time and effort towards your grades, and you're like, you don't like him, you're like talking shit about him, hating on him, like, dude, just live your own fucking life, stay out of other people's business. But yeah, that's pretty much going to conclude this video topic, unless I decide to make a part 2 or something like that in the future. But yeah, if you liked the video, click like. If you didn't, click dislike, whatever, you know, all that sheboygan jazz shit like that. And please subscribe. Please fucking subscribe. And as always, thanks for watching.